This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply. This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Hey, shalom, aloha. Welcome to the Man Dog Pod. It's the Improv and Conversation podcast with me, Dan Lippert, and my co-host with the co-most, Ryan Rosenberg. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, what's happening, Dan?
Not much. I might have to hide self-view here because my camera's just a little tilted, and it's bothering me.
I see.
It's
I thought you
probably
were
going
going
to
to turn off your video.
That's what I want to do because I can see how it's tilted here.
Yeah.
And it'll probably
nice.
bother the people who spend money on the quality of the podcast more than me, but
I think it's a great setup for some over the shoulder bits. Maybe we can do some like Weekend Update style.
How do you mean over the shoulder?
You know when they put the picture here and then Colin Joe says Florida man killed his alligator today.
So like the Jon Stewart, John Oliver Weekend Update.
Yes.
You put a little image there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll do some of that set-up punchline comedy on the local news today.
That's right.
The thing that I've always been known for is crafting jokes quickly.
Totally. On the fly, setups, punchlines, we're good at it.
Well, if you're here for the first time, we simply must say, you can always go to our Patreon, patreon.com/TheManNowDog to support the podcast. We do weekly 2-man episodes with Ryan and I. You get full video of all the episodes and extended versions of the episodes. Mm-hmm. It's a blast. We got a lot of cool things coming in the future there, right, Ryan? Or not?
And as you've heard, there's already a lot of video talk in today's episode, so you're going to want to see it.
The podcast we make for the viewing audience, I would say.
And we have two guests here today watching us talk about this boring stuff. Should we bring them on?
Okay, I thought it was cool what we were talking about, but yeah, we'll bring them on.
Sorry, that wasn't a judgment of you. It was more me not having anything to say.
Let's bring our lovely guests on. It's very exciting to have them, and I know some people do this, and it drives me crazy. Really long intros for no reason, where you're not adding new information. That's what I'm doing right now.
They're laughing. They're having a good time.
He's trying to think of our names. He forgot our name.
We've got Marques Chris.
He thinks that's my name.
And the television show Castle. It's Marcus, Ray, and Mike Castle. Hi, guys.
Hello.
What's up?
I was thinking when you said, I always want to say this at the beginning of the podcast or whatever, and then you plug the Patreon. I thought you were going to say that at any time you can turn this podcast off, because I was thinking that we should all put that at the start of our podcast, because I think it'll help get fewer negative comments. Because a lot of the times I read a negative comment about me in something I've been on, and I always think, oh, you should have just turned it off. Why'd you get so mad that you had to say something mean? You should have just turned it off.
Right. Yeah.
So if you start hating any of us, just turn it off.
Especially on, that should be a rule, period, but especially on a free thing. If you're consuming it for free, that's the contract. You're like, the payment isn't that you get to go and make fun of it afterwards.
Correct. Yes. This is how I feel about Twitter. Whenever someone's like, you should have said this, or they offer I go like, oh, just, you don't have to tell me that. I don't give a shit. This is free.
It's like the lady at Costco who gets the free sample and spits it right out in the trash can in front of everybody and lands on the kid's arm and goes, I just wanted a Hot Pocket.
I just want everyone to know the samples are horrible. Would you feel bad if you were the sample giver outer? Would you feel like, oh man, or would you just go like weird person?
It's just a job, and you know, unless I prepared it. If I prepared it in the back and I really thought I did a great job and they did that, I'd go, come on, man, it's good. And then I would take them back there and I think I would show them the process and say like, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Right.
It's hard.
They probably just don't respect the process. It's not that
that's what I'm saying. If I could just show them the process. Then
the Hot Pocket, it's not about the flavor of the Hot Pocket. It's the process in which it gets made.
They can just see that I don't just go with a standard preset timer on the microwave. I add a 1 at the end of it.
Oh my God.
Make it uneven.
That's actually genius.
Thanks.
Everybody's turning off the podcast.
Hey, we gave him permission.
What are these guys?
Yeah.
I do feel guilty if like I was in the Galleria recently and there was like one of the businesses in the food court. Yeah. One of the businesses in the food court was like everyone was eating there and then there was like kind of it's not a Panda Express, but it's like that style of like Chinese food and nobody was going there and the employees were just kind of sitting glumly. And I was like, I feel bad for them, but I guess they get paid the same. So it doesn't really matter.
But do you feel like they were like having an emotional experience? Like they were feeling hurt a little bit that nobody was coming?
Like, I should have worked at the better place.
Yeah.
Right. I could have worked at Villa Pizza.
I might be projecting because I realized recently sorry if I said this already, but I used to feel bad like in a Bud Light commercial where they would be like, and it's much tastier than the other guys. And they'd show like a Miller Lite can. I'd always be like, oh man, I hope Miller Lite doesn't see this.
Wait, I feel the same way. I feel like they're like some law must have like come out of effect or something because I feel like that didn't used to be a thing,
Right?
And now it's way more like they're like get AT&T, Verizon dipshit.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
They have little dicks over there.
Like, it's so much more hateful than it used to be. I really believe this.
Yeah, it feels like there used to be like an anti-defamation thing.
Yeah,
and then they were just like, that's over.
Right. Yeah. Now they're like, you can crush the competitor, a picture of them in your commercial. You can spit on it. It's all fair game.
I mean, everything changed when what's his name went to T-Mobile. When Can You Hear Me Now went to T-Mobile. Is that what it did?
True.
That was fucked up.
All the rules went out.
Yeah, that's when we learned that like everyone's just out for themselves.
Was it Jared? No, he's a
Jared's
subway
in
guy.
jail.
Jared's in jail.
But he's got a huge phone,
guy,
right? Jared's got that huge ass phone.
Well, he
between his
used to
legs.
have a huge phone. He doesn't need it anymore. Now he doesn't need such a big phone.
I actually think the Verizon guy's name was Verizon Guy.
Yeah, Verizon.
Either Verizon Guy or Can You Hear Me Now Guy.
Yeah, that was a weird thing because it really did affect me when I saw that. I was like, this guy can't do this.
Yeah, it implied a whole corporate narrative where he was like, I could have stayed over there, but I did not like what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I really do want, I don't want to even
Or
have
their
to
dick
ask,
size.
Can you hear me now? Those guys have little dicks. And why do I have to start with, Can you hear me now? You should already be able to hear me. You know,
Their dicks are so small at Sprint, you could hear a pin drop. Didn't they used to drop a little pin?
Yeah. It would.
What
Can't
was
drop
that?
the pins anymore, but you can talk about the little dick.
The pin isn't a metaphor for their small dicks. It's
I think it is. The dicks are so small you can hear the pin.
No, yeah, that is definitely what that is. I took a film class about that.
When a big dick walks in a room, you hear a thud.
Yeah. Goes boom.
I wouldn't know.
Thunderclap. I wouldn't know.
You've never been in a room with a big dick?
Contractually, no, I have not.
God. Oh, man.
All right, guys. So, as you know, the restrictions have been lifted on the marketing rules. So we here at McDonald's really want to take it to Burger King. We have been waiting, we have been plotting, and it is finally time to take down the king. So I want you to take off the governor in your brain. Anything that was sort of, what are the rules? I want you to forget it. And I really want you to let Burger King have it. So what do we have as ideas for new campaigns?
Maybe now we use my guillotine premise.
Oh, yeah.
We put the king in the guillotine, put a carrot up his ass, and we cut his head off.
I like the guillotine part. The guillotine part, I really am interested in.
It's a series. So the follow up is we come and kick the shit out of him. Kick the shit out of the Burger King
after his head's cut off.
So because it's a longer narrative, even though it seems aggressive at first, they'll come to realize there's way more going on behind the scenes.
Right. Why we go so far that it becomes funny.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. And then the third series would be us coming in and kicking the shit out of the fucking Burger King, man.
So what we do basically, and I need you to just relax on this, man, because I agree. So in the third installment, what he means is what we do is we come in. We've already beat the shit out of the body. Stop.
Just fuck him up.
Stop. Look, he and I actually, we kicked the shit out of some actual Burger King corporate guys yesterday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like it escalated super fast. Like we just always see them at corporate events, and so we just kind of know these guys. We heard the restrictions got lifted, and then
as soon as we heard,
Dave just sprinted over there and he kicked the shit out of one of them. And
holy shit,
I jumped in on it just because I'm supporting my guy.
Gotta have my
guy.
Well, hey, as a corporate man, I want to thank you guys both so much. Yeah. That's really awesome. That's really awesome commitment. The only part I'm worried about with this campaign is the carrot in the ass. I just don't know that that's quite. If we're already going to cut his head off, it's health related.
Yeah, because now we got carrots going on there.
Vegetables are getting involved in the menus,
right? Because we have salads, famously, and BurgerKing does not.
But actually, what I wanted to, there's more to the thing that happened yesterday with the corporate guys.
Oh,
so we ended up going to the hospital with them, and we spent some time in the hospital because Dave felt really bad about kind of what went down.
Right.
And then
I went straight for the fucking neck.
Yeah, dude. It was honestly like it was a really serious it was
are they okay?
They're fine now. They're fine. But anyway, then their lawyers showed up and they were kind of just talking about what we do at McDonald's versus what they do at Burger King.
Whoa.
And Dave and I we just kind of support what they're doing over there. So we actually were talking about moving over there.
Hopping
Excuse
over.
me?
Yeah, we just...
Guys, the restrictions just got lifted. We've been waiting for this moment. You gave me this amazing pitch.
We know everything about McDonald's now. And so we want to take it over there and then just kind of own you guys on the Burger King stage.
No. All that stuff is corporate secret. You can't do that. You signed the thing with your
laws are up. The laws are up. We're gonna go to town on Grimace. That's gonna be our
Grimace. No, Grimace is off limits.
What is he?
What the hell is he?
That's off limits. We all know what Grimace is. He's purple.
Well, we're gonna let the world know what he is.
Fellas, we're happy to have you here. Obviously, a little tough for me to be in an office with you.
You look incredible. Like you do look healthy and
yeah.
Well, yeah, they reconstructed my neck kind of from nothing,
Yeah, no, it looks, there's definitely some Burger King stuff in there. It looks like.
Yeah, there's some Burger King stuff. I mean, they kind of said when you kicked the shit out of me, I was kind of in my Burger King like corporate outfit, and so they used anyway. Guys, I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Only because if you can't beat them, join them. Mark, Dave. First of all, so happy you're here. Thanks. I know your granddad having started Wendy's. You've really been bouncing around since they kind of let you out of the.
As soon as those rules lifted, those little lines that were keeping me from everybody.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at the deck you sent. And there's some stuff in here I just want to talk over. I want to start with walking in on Grimmace with your wife at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, we want to talk about that as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm assuming you did. Well, I wasn't sure if you did, actually.
Conversation we need to put out there.
I will say it's more of a flash in the campaign. It's not really addressed much later on.
It's backstory, though. It's just meant to be backstory. It's kind of flashbacky.
As a viewer, you go, wait, what was that?
And it's so that you understand that he's not so innocent. And he's not youthful.
Right.
He's a creep. He's older now, and he's doing creepy shit.
Yeah. Right. That's a lot of the campaign is really kind of contextualizing Grimace's age versus his behavior.
Yeah. Because he's like one of these actors that looks like a child, but they're in their 40s. And the moment you know they're in their 40s, suddenly all their actions are a little stranger.
Yeah, then it's weird.
And so that's what we want to do with Grimace, and that's
what we want.
When he gets tossed out the plane or whatever, in like the sixth installment or whatever, we go, but you need to understand that he's a creep for that to be justified.
Right. I love the enthusiasm. I really do. And this is definitely something new now that they've lifted the laws. there is kind of a gentleman's agreement that Grimmace is off limits between us.
Because they were trying to tell us that as well, and we felt he's a creep, though, man. Like, we're gonna take him down.
We all understand that he's been naked.
The man's
from
walking
the beginning
around
of time.
He's walking around with nothing out.
Creation.
Where his genitalia? Where are the holes?
Hey, man, this is deeper than you understand. All right, there's some people out there, Grimmace, Jared Leto. It's a cabal of people who continue to get work based on just an agreement. Right now,
fucking Jared Leto is Grimmace.
If anyone could disappear into the role,
he's incredible.
Are you surprised to hear it?
Look, I don't normally do this sort of thing, but can we escalate this up chain of command? Can we talk to some of these Grimmace people?
Can we talk to Jared Leto?
Yeah, we'll talk to his reps or whatever.
You guys are barking up a pretty dangerous tree here, all right? You're young, you're hungry, you're excited. You're barking up a very dangerous tree, all right? I can't get you in touch with anybody, but I will just say, hit the 17th and 18th floor buttons on the elevator at the same time. But from then on out, you guys are on your own.
Okay.
You're on your own.
I want to do it.
I'm in.
Enter.
Hey, how's it going? We just wanted to, yeah. We're new pitch guys in the office, and we were writing this fun thing about Grimmace.
You heard it?
Why so serious? You never seen a big purple motherfucker before?
Are you Jared Leto? Doing Heath Ledger's
At one
Joker?
time I was Jared Leto, but now you see my current form.
Look,
Sugary,
Grimmace.
purple, shaped like a gumdrop, almost.
Grimmace, we used to actually work at McDonald's, and then we transferred over here to Burger King, and then we wrote kind of a smear campaign about you, and it was all actually because we wanted to just be your personal guys.
I used to work at
What if Grimmace has a spin-off restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
What
I'm listening.
What if Grimmace is the new
Arby's?
That's
what we want to do. We want to set you up in your own new thing, and then we're going to go to town on all the other places. Every
That's
fast
smart,
food
because
place
Arby's is really popular. Arby's is really popular. We need another Arby's.
A different kind. A purple kind, if you will. You get that metaphor? Blue and red.
I
it's
think
purple.
so. Okay.
Look, all we need to get started is, would you mind just spinning around?
Yeah, hang on. Let me pop this towel off.
Oh, okay. So they just blur it all out then. So in the commercials, they blur it all out because that's what I always wanted to say. I really saw Grimmace.
Yeah, were you really picturing him in your head?
Yeah, I really was. It was actually it was affecting. I liked it.
Yeah, in my mind it was pretty sensual. It was like pretty
it was a slow turn,
raunchy
for sure.
almost.
Yeah, it was a dark room, and only like right at the end did I realize it was a sauna.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a slow light up thing. I was like, oh, we're in a fucking sauna? No one.
Yeah, you
so
think
hot.
you're in a penthouse office, but you're really in a soaking
reveal.
wet sauna. Steam room, really.
Steam room.
It gives context to the towel for sure.
Right. You guys ever do a steam?
I don't like the steam.
No?
I love a good steam. Absolutely.
I like a good steam, but if there's a lot of people in the room, I feel like it's all the steam is touching all of us. You know
how big of a room are we talking about? Little,
but it has to be small. It has to be really small. If it's too big, I've never been in one of the big ones. The bigger it is, the more sort of like it gets sexual in here when I'm not around. It feels
right.
If it's really small, I feel like it's a safe zone. There's not a lot of sex going on in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a theory I have.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I almost have a heart attack every time I go in there just sitting. I don't know how you could have sex in one.
No, I know, but you could. You know what I mean?
I guess you got to go all the way on the floor because if you go in a steam room, it's way hotter up top. You know that?
Ryan, we all know heat rises.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't come in here like you're teaching us something. We all know that.
We've all baked sour.
We've all done that during the pandemic. Certainly, we've all done that.
I'm so sorry.
I can't. I was in a steam room with a couple other people recently, and
That's awesome.
I can't tell. Yeah,
good job, man.
If it's what the like COVIDness of a steam room is.
Yeah.
Are you breathe because you can see the wetness of the air is like
Is that
if you
better?
breathe out the particles,
Right.
are they more dispersed in a steam room, or is it so hot?
And why hasn't Fauci said anything about that? That's what I'm
did.
obsessed
Nobody's
with. Why hasn't
listening. He
said
did.
anything about
Nobody's
that?
listening.
Oh, I like this little 2-man radio show.
He did say something about that. No one is paying attention.
I am curious about that same thing, actually, because then there's also, we're sort of at like what feels like a moral or like ethical point in the COVID journey now, where it's like to wear a mask in, a sort of heightened circumstance, like people wear the mask at the gym when some people are not. I've gone into a sauna where I was wearing a mask and no one else was, and I felt inherently smug and condescending when I was in there.
Yeah.
And then I also felt like I couldn't take it off because I was like, no, they think I am like I'm
Right.
setting a precedent in here, and I have to now.
You
set
should have
that.
took it off and just hacked up a lung.
yeah.
Ugh, I got to get out of here.
Sorry, guys. It's just for the COVID. It's just COVID.
What is your
This is
guys?
the COVID box, right? That's where they keep COVID.
I just wanted to get some of it out in here, and then
This is where the COVID goes.
The heat sort of
It helps
makes it
spread it,
more
right?
robust.
multiplies it.
Yeah.
It multiplies it, makes it stronger. So
Do you
variants
guys?
come.
I've maybe brought this up before because it's a thing. I think it's a sticking point for me and like other men. But do you guys cough stuff up and spit it out in bathrooms? You know how like there's guys who like when they're at the urinal or like in the gym shower, they'll be doing the whole clear out.
where are they spitting it? It kind of depends
Down
on
the
what I
drain?
have available to me.
Like I've seen guys do it in the urinal while they're peeing or whatever. The reason I ask is because yesterday a guy was doing it in the like shower at the gym, and it was like 8 full hawk up spit outs where it's like,
Oh, no.
yeah. To me,
It
one
depends
is
on the
gross.
sound. It
but
depends on the sound. If I can tell from their sound that they do it so much that it's sort of like fundamental to their character, then I assume from that they're expertly spitting it down the drain. If it sounds like they're having a moment where they're really congested and they're new to this whole thing and they're coughing up because they don't know how to get the mucus out of there.
They're new to coughing.
Yeah, they haven't had a really bad cough ever before. Then I'm going, well, they might just spit it anywhere. They might just be getting the particles everywhere while they're coughing. So it depends on the sound.
That's compassionate. That's really compassionate. This person might have a condition, and if they do, I assume they're taking care of it.
They know how to take care of that spit.
Right. Right.
I disagree.
I think it's disgusting. I think it's pretty.
I do
I
too.
think it's a public space. It's not your own space.
Yep.
It's kind of how I feel.
Even in my own space, I know that eventually, because my wife's hair gets clogged up and everything, that I'll be pulling all that shit out anyways.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of try not to do anything in there
Yeah.
except wash.
I feel like I have a real like I have a golden rule mentality with it where I go like, if I was really coughing right now, I would want to feel free to spit down that drain in there, especially at the gym or something where I feel like where you're at your most arrogant. Where you've like just done like you've just worked out and done all this
That's where you
self-involvement
feel?
stuff. Yeah, absolutely. After the end of all of it, you've just like you're thinking about yourself. You're doing all this bullshit, and everyone in there is basically like spiritually vamping. That I go like, you know what? I'm entitled to spit down this drain because I just worked out.
Yeah.
My
I
watch
just
is
did
happy
30
with me.
squats.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I guess I feel that way after tap.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, I was just gonna say it's the same sort of freedom you feel after you've been doing some good tap dance.
After tap.
Yeah. I get down, baby.
Yeah. And
Now, what kind of tap are we talking? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
all I
willing to
You don't need
believe
the
this.
shoes.
Is
You
this
don't need to
true?
have the
It's just
shoes all
me.
the time.
It's just me in
Is
front
this
of a mirror.
true?
I see why it causes lots of coughing. It's mostly
Yeah. You don't have room
Airway
for drinks.
thing.
Yeah, it's airway.
He only stops when he's fully dried out in his throat from all the tapping.
And then I hack it up.
I feel like I don't feel arrogant. I mean, at the gym, I've just gotten to the point where I feel like a little bit invisible, which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
But at the gym I go to, the like shared pool, there's a whole energy there that you're dealing with. And now the people like that kind of own the pool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this like dog parks. There's clearly like a crew that runs the dog park. When you get there, it's like the cool crew. They have this here, and it's like this elderly crew that's there all day, and they police people coming from the steam room to the hot tub or the pool without rinsing.
Wow.
Really?
That's a big fear of mine, getting caught in that intersection.
I didn't even I didn't even know you were supposed to rinse from steam room to pool, but they were like, don't get your sweat in the pool to somebody.
And the fact that they can vigilantly tell the difference between those two types of perspiration and just like water. That's really impressive.
They taste it. Yeah, they walk by and taste it.
And you let them.
2 days ago, you got to let them. It's their domain. They dominate
They'll
you.
Bite you. They'll get in there and they'll bite you.
The guy yesterday stared me down from locker room into pool, which was like a 5-minute process because the pool was also full and I was waiting for a lane. And I showered in the locker room and not in the one where you can watch everybody shower. There's one right next to the pool. And so as I was getting in, the guy had been watching me the whole time. Then he goes, you got to shower? And I was like, oh, I did in the locker room. And he went, good. And it's like, he was like trying to like make it like we're friends now, you know, a little bit. And it's like, no, you just tried to be with my boss.
Hey there, this is Tim Lyons.
And I'm Dan White.
And we are the hosts of Improv is Dead, an audibly enhanced improv comedy podcast featuring our favorite improvisers from Chicago, New York, LA, and beyond.
If you enjoy Man Dog Pod and fancy yourself a filthy little improv pervert who just can't get enough prov, check out our show, Improv is Dead.
Every Tuesday, we release a new episode where we catch up and improvise with our favorite performers, then add some ambience and sound effects to create a really immersive improv show. Kind of like merging improv with audio sketch comedy.
Love that. So when you're done listening to Man Dog Pod, check us out on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. We had some technical difficulties, but look.
Not us. You guys
fixed.
did.
Yeah,
We did all on our end. All on our end.
And now it's time for a little segment we call the blame game. Based on how you're seeing, if you get the video now, everything, who do you think had the technical difficulties?
Yeah,
This is a huge video episode. This is huge.
This is a huge
this
video
is
episode.
pure video content. Just strip the audio out, make it a pure video medium.
Oh my God, what are you drinking? That's a must-see.
Wow,
Literally
it's
a
his babe.
hell podcast to listen to. And then you did that?
Whoa, gotta see the look on his face.
Words can't describe.
I could tell I'm, loving you guys. I think I'm in a good mood today because I've had days where like the technical difficulties post pandemic are enough for me to move home, where it's just like, I can't fucking deal with it. I buy a computer, I buy all this equipment, you get the internet hardwired, and then it still doesn't work. And it's like, well, fuck it. What's the point of being alive?
Yeah, I completely agree.
You should have seen us like during the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Calming each other down.
Yeah.
We were both having panic.
We were just going back and forth, just like hitting each other as hard as we could to just like feel something else.
Now my arm hurts, not my heart.
It's fine. It's fine. My arm will heal.
Now
My
they
heart will
both
heal.
And now they both hurt.
I had it last night with, listeners to this podcast will know, the shape of my room really bothers me, but I'm stuck with it. It's just the size and shape.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it last night. I think what happened is I shrank my fitted sheet for my bed.
Oh, yeah.
But I tried to make my bed for 30 minutes, and it was like, I am now out of spite sleeping directly on the mattress because I'm mad at,
Oh no.
I don't know who, the sheets.
It's levels.
Right.
It's levels.
It's levels,
goes-
yeah.
Who made it drinkable?
He goes into the room and the dog bed, it's got a full oversized sheet.
Yeah, he just fully his mistake.
And she's still uncomfortable. She's like,
Yeah,
what's
she
wrong
hates
with this
it.
thing?
It's like, this is too much sheet.
It's wrapping up in my collar.
It is amazing though, like
Side eyeing Dan.
the way things have become annoying due to the pandemic. It's like a pure psych experiment where it's like overexposure to random things in your own life. Like for me, I'm like, it's actually seeing myself in a Zoom is the new thing, where every time I see it now, it literally starts with every time I first see myself, it's oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, it's my instant reaction now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you
great.
again.
Yeah.
What do you,
Son of a
And then
are
gotta
you
get
mad at the way you
gotta
look?
unmute.
Oh, sorry.
It's almost like I feel mad at the fact that being human beings mean you look you have to look like anything. Like I just want to be like the sort of cloud smoke of a body that I feel like when I forget that I look like anything.
Yeah.
But you don't
That's so fun. I feel the same way. I'm just like,
why do we have to have bodies and faces that then you look at and you go like, oh, they're probably like that. I'm like, I wish I was just a cloud of bugs.
I walk around like not looking at myself in the mirror or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just in here. I'm just in this vessel. And then I realize everyone can see it and that it matters what it looks like. And I'm like, Gah!
Yeah.
Yes. It's like when I realize I've only worn like Russell brand shorts for like 4 months, and I'm like, oh man, people have been subjected to my long white legs this whole time, and it's just horrible for everyone around me. I forgot.
And also Russell brand athletics. Don't wear those.
Don't drop athletics. Yeah. They gotta know. They gotta focus.
Though I agree with the sentiment, there are those people who are like, everybody is beautiful. Your face is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful because you're a human and you're alive. And I want to be like, yeah, but you know I look ugly right now. Like,
yeah.
We know this shirt doesn't fit me properly and it shows off that I have tits, right?
It's like, hey, I get what you mean, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It's literally, it's the same as your mom being like, you're so handsome. I'm like, Mom, I am not. That is not the objective opinion at school, Mom.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to date you, Mom. Your opinion doesn't matter here.
Your sick-ass taste doesn't make a difference, Mom.
Yeah.
Look at Dad. Dad is ugly as shit.
Fucking loser.
Who's that with?
I can't trust your taste. Look at how ugly the guy you married is.
Yeah.
You were fine. I got it from Dad.
What is he, Filipino? God.
It's his fault. I gotta navigate this life looking like this.
With this high intelligent brain inside of me.
It's just hell on earth. I'm otherwise perfect. Inside my brain, I'm perfect. It's a great brain. I have no complaints.
It's just when you meet the outside world that the problems start. Yeah.
It's that I only value the way I look. That's got nothing to do with my brain. I was thinking about this really with both. We maybe never even said this. Again, that's why it's a video episode. You got to watch. But Mike and Marques are in the same spot, which you'd have to be a little stupid to not have gathered by now, but from context clues. But I was looking at you guys, and I do think about like both of you to me look like guys who are able to keep a consistent look. Like you look as
put together.
Like,
if you're trapped inside of the body, though, I feel like all you note is like minute differences that have taken place over the course of 20 years. And then, it's like, I look at myself in the mirror and I go like, wow, I'm not a little child, a sweet little boy anymore, you know? And so then every other detail you see about yourself is like made more grotesque through that like natural brain lens.
Yeah.
Where I go, I'm very aware of all of the ways. We're all so intimately aware of every one of the things that makes us no longer look like a sweet, innocent, good-natured child anymore.
So for you, it's about like the youthfulness.
Just when I was pure, back when I was pure. Yeah.
Before
you can see the years of wear, and
we can see your stains now.
The internal stuff you can see on the external now, you know?
Like, I feel like I do. Oh, go ahead, Marques.
No, not now.
Well, actually, I feel like Marcus's beard actually does like so much work for him because it's so perfectly even and nice looking that it's sort of like it makes him a sort of perfect caricature of himself at all times.
That jawline, it creates a jawline when you don't.
Jawline.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It's flawless. It's so flawless.
We are so opposite. I couldn't keep a beard straight for my life. I just grow it out crazy to hide everything instead of like to create those lines.
We are opposite.
You guys actually are really like almost exact physical opposites.
That's true.
It's like a textbook exact physical opposites. But Dan, you have a similar. I feel like being tall makes everything harder. Like just in terms of like ever looking normal or comfortable in your body. Like I'm 6'3", and I feel like that's like right at the range when it stops being like I'm always like, whoa, my legs look so crazy. My proportions are insane. Like no matter what I'm wearing.
When I put my clothes on, I think I look like Army Hammer in Call Me by Your Name. And then I walk past a mirror and I'm like, whoa.
Me too. It's literally that was my everyday, holy shit.
Like, that's not what short shorts are supposed to look on somebody. Yeah.
Yes.
Is this a fucking funhouse mirror or a regular window?
A regular window.
I have that, but mine is width. It feels like you guys are dealing with the height of the funhouse mirror, and mine is like, I thought it was a lot more sort of muscly, and it's really just love handles. It's just love handles and a shirt that doesn't fit at the bottom.
I feel like every time I wear something that I think is nice, I'm back to like my 8th grade self in a suit and Oakley sunglasses at a bar mitzvah, thinking I'm like Reservoir Dogs.
Same feeling. Yes, dude, literally the exact same feeling. I always go like, well, at this wedding though, I'm going to wear a suit. I'm going to look nice in a suit, and then I see myself, I'm like, Jesus, oh my god, my god.
I
and then like, I can't even take the jacket off because it makes me look even more insane.
I just got a new suit for a wedding, and when I tried on the suit at the place and at home, I was like, this is a good looking suit. I like this. And then I got to the wedding where other people were wearing suits, and I was like, what did I think?
Why did I go red? Why did I go all red?
Bright fucking red with a red shirt and a red tie.
It looks so normal at the store. Anyway, so I got kicked out of the wedding and burned it down.
My feeling is when I walk into like one of those suit stores, because it's so much cheaper, I go, I bet you I can fit in one of those Husky Kids suits. I'm not joking. I go, that's a XL for kids. Let me get that $109 off of it. That Men's Warehouse suit.
But also, it like really shatters this one rationalization I have where I'll see some like famous Army Hammer type person who looks amazing in a suit, and I'll convince myself, I'll go like, everyone looks amazing in a suit. That's what they're tailor made for your body. And then I will literally I had one suit one time for a funeral. It was tailor made, and it was so much worse. It like accented my body in so many worse ways.
Oh, I remember that suit. That suit was tailor made. Gross.
It made me look like an hourglass, and not in the good way.
Suit with a dick hole in it?
Yeah, they had the dick hole. It was so brutal. I ruined my whole fucking funeral.
It's classic hourglass with a big dick sticking out of the middle of it. The sands of time. Boink.
Oh, man. Terrible suit. Terrible suit. Can't believe they sold it. Right off the mannequin.
The last one I got to,
I think tailor made just means that tailor made it.
Yeah, it was a suit. It was a golf suit.
Someone who named Taylor made this suit. Yeah. Hey, Shauna. Thanks for answering the door. I hope I'm not interrupting. Sorry to just kind of come by in the middle of the day here.
No, it's actually amazing. It's amazing to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too. I honestly don't know exactly how to say this, so I just come out with it.
No, just come right out and say it.
Well, I noticed your son, Jacob, has lost a pretty good amount of weight, and I'm just kind of curious what you're doing with his old suits.
His Huskies?
Yeah, because I always admired his style of, we like at the Easter brunch. He looked.
You're talking about my youngest Jacob?
Yeah. And I'm not, if he had lost the weight.
It's very late. I'm just kind of. So you're talking about Jacob, my 12-year-old.
Hello, honey, what's going on?
Hey, Daniel.
So late.
Hey, Daniel, how you doing?
You can explain if you want. It's kind of confusing to me, actually.
Well, you know how, and again, a kid can be whatever weight they want, but I did notice Jacob lost a pretty good amount of weight.
No, and I appreciate you saying that. He's into the sports now.
Which is awesome, and I really encouraged it because I have to say, somewhat selfishly, I'm kind of wondering what you're going to do with those suits. You see,
Well, the two main ones, his communion one and his graduation one, we framed them. They're on the.
Yeah.
We have them
Are
on the
you
wall
kidding?
here now. Yeah.
Are you kidding?
There it is.
Wow.
You just like the suits, huh?
They're
I'm
not
gonna
going
go
to
put
do
on a pot of
anyone any
coffee.
good up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. We're gonna. Dana's gonna go make a pot of coffee. You want to just come in? We can look at these.
No,
suits.
no, I don't think this is going to be a whole thing. I don't want you to stay
Oh,
up.
Dad, what is going on? I have 2-a-days tomorrow. We have to go to
Jacob,
bed.
Hi.
Jacob, get upstairs.
I know. I'm up past my curfew that the football coach set, but
Jacob, just
what's
remember
all the
this-
ruckus?
Those 2-a-days are
Miss-
great, Jacob, but let's avoid the bulk. I think you want to stay
Mr.
lean for these.
Mr. Reed has come by. He was talking about how he loves the fit of your old suits.
Well,
Oh.
let me cut to the chase. I really don't think you have to put a pot on. I know it's late, and maybe I should have waited till morning
already
for
done.
this.
Look, we're all up. We want you to come in.
Oh, no,
Jacob's
I'm so
up.
The
I
coffee's
embarrassed.
been made, man.
I'm
It's
so
going to be one of
embarrassed.
those memorable nights where a neighbor comes over and we all just sit up and
Just
gab.
sit
I
up
think.
and talk about it.
Well, I'm not trying to stay up too late. The reason I come by is because.
Come.
Okay, I'll come in. Thank you. Yeah,
We got
thank you.
extra. We got
Oh wow, you really whizzed that right by my
Nice
head.
toss, Jacob. Wow.
good stuff, son.
Thank you.
You've been working on it.
What was?
Jacob, cream? Do you want cream?
I'd love cream.
Mr. Reed, would you like cream or sugar? Or you're a 2-sugar guy, right?
Wow, yeah. Thanks for remembering. I feel like that's we've,
2 sugars. I mean, let's be honest. This guy wants to fit into my Huskies. This guy's a 3-sugar guy.
So
At
you know why I'm
least.
here.
At least.
You want to fit into his
Wait a
Husky?
You
minute.
know why I'm here. Okay.
Jacob, get in your room.
Jacob, go upstairs right now, young man.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna go snooze.
Look, I'm willing to pay for these. I know this seems like they have some emotional weight to them, but
We just love to think of our little boy in these suits. It fills my whole heart up to think of him and those special days wearing these suits. That's why we framed
Someday
them.
he will too. He'll think back when he was a child and want to impress like some reservoir dog bull.
Sorry to come back
He's
down.
going-
I heard you say emotional weight. I actually got rid of all the emotional weight. I found a purpose.
that's
You're amazing. You're
Good
amazing.
job, Jacob. Good
And
stuff, son.
Thank you, guys. And can I apologize for having cream? I shouldn't have had cream this late.
It's fine. And I appreciate the apology.
When we have guests, we told you when we have guests,
You're allowed.
You can have a cream.
You can
I
indulge.
love you guys.
We love you,
incredible
Jacob.
communication.
Son.
No wonder
We
he
love
is
you.
so emotionally healthy.
Get in your room,
Communication.
Get up
Jacob.
there right now, mister, because we're getting you up at
That's
5
enough.
a.m.
That is
You are
enough,
right.
Jacob.
I love you guys.
I love you, Jacob.
I love you, bud.
Well, look, Mr. Reed, you want to fit into his, you want to wear it, you think it'll fit?
Well, yeah.
What's
So
up
thank
now?
you. Yeah, as you can tell, body type wise, he and I kind of always were similar.
But you're an adult man.
Yeah, the difference is that you're an adult man. For me, it comes down to just the ideological idea that you would want to wear the suit.
Yeah, for me, why would that cross your mind?
Why would it even cross? Why would you look at our boy and picture yourself wearing his clothes? Something about that is what I don't stand by.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, I don't know. It's the same amount of fabric that I would be wearing. He looked awesome in it. We all agreed he was the life of the party. I heard
He was.
he was the Ice King at Winter Formal, which is huge.
He got runner up. He got runner
Yeah,
up.
he did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but he almost had the votes.
Yeah,
He
well,
also
I
had the
mean,
votes.
yeah, no one's going to
And
really
he didn't
beat Brad
take it
Hogue.
on at all. And that's a credit to Jacob. He didn't take on that at all. He
That's
was
right.
fine with being
We'll have
runner
him
up.
tell you, Jacob, get down here.
Hey,
Young man, come down here. Right
I was
now. We want
listening
you
at
to
the
tell
top of
Mr.
the
Reed
stairs. I'm so sorry. I couldn't go to bed. It's too
You're
exciting down
naturally
here.
curious.
Well, yeah,
You're
you had a whole
naturally
cup
curious.
of coffee.
I just
full of
wanted.
cream.
Oh, it's full of cream. Honestly, that was 2 creams, I think. I want to remind you guys that the inner is SpongeBob lined. So they look good on the outside, but it's a SpongeBob line. So I don't know if
Oh,
that's like
really?
an adult
And
thing.
Mr.
you
Reed,
wanna
you're
wear.
okay with that?
Well, no, I did need him for my aunt's funeral, so I guess I would just have to stay buttoned up.
She's going to wear them?
Don't put him on her.
I'm sorry to put my foot down, but I don't want these on a corpse.
Well, no, let me just. She passed away in a fire, and all her nice clothes were burnt up. And we would just love when we were like, we need to bury her in something.
And she has the same build as you and Jacob?
Well, yeah, the whole family really.
Was she in the fire, did you say?
She
She
perished.
passed in the fire, he
She
said.
perished in the fire.
So is the suit going to make that much of a difference?
What is the suit exactly for?
It is just a suit for the
she trimmed
body. I
down
don't know
because
if
of
we
the
needed to make
fire.
that clear. There's no head portion or anything.
Well, just because someone's burned up, it doesn't mean we should. What do we want to bury her in? Tattered rags and stuff? She should still be buried in a
No,
beautiful
you're right. She should
suit.
get a SpongeBob suit tailored.
We'll keep it
Look,
buttoned up.
Mr. Reed, if it's what you really want and you don't think it's strange or inappropriate at all, I'm willing to let you take his suit and bury your deceased grandmother in it.
Aunt.
She's just your aunt. That does bring it down a little bit for me. No offense. I don't mean to quantify it.
God, seriously, I don't even know what I'm doing up. I have to go to bed.
Bad young man.
Scene.
Fucking Jacob.
Oh, that one didn't need to go anywhere.
Not to overstress the video element of all this, but Ryan, there's something about the way that you move. You become these characters.
Yeah.
I saw my little man, my little boy Jacob. I saw him.
I did too. I did too.
He was fit. He was
groggy too.
He was truly groggy.
He was getting it.
I saw my tired son. And then that makes it so much easier to act across from him is when the other person brings
And of course, I do the stare thing. Catch that.
Yeah, which I love on stage. I love when you ever see someone like when they haven't done like a ton of improv and they make like random moves, like not quite like walking downstairs with your fingers, but like just random things where you go, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, they saw like someone
the
do it a couple years ago. They're like, I'm going to do that when it comes up.
Yeah.
There should be an improv practice that's just like walking through like, okay, you're jumping in a pool now. Let's actually work on what that looks like.
They have those.
Yeah.
They have 101.
Or if your teacher really hates you, they'll get notes specific on it. You know, I had a coach one time who definitely did not like me, and he got very specific with how it didn't look like I was applying shaving cream. It looked like I was applying makeup. I thought that was pretty minute, but I was like, I get it. If you hate me, that makes sense to give me that.
That's
note.
a great use of everyone in class's time. You know what I mean?
We talked about it at length for sure.
Shaving cream is this, makeup is this.
Mm-hmm. That was valid. It totally changed my object work after that.
It has been better.
Yeah, it's been improved.
That's good. That's really nice.
Yeah,
And you're his
really
coach,
good.
right?
yeah.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
There's a thing with the coach thing reminded me of this, the NBA MVP thing, where there's some drama over who is going to win it because Jokic is going to get it, but like people think that Embiid might have been better, and like the guys that work with Embiid will like tweet about how good he is and all that stuff. And I think about it sometimes with like if we got to have those arguments with our friends about like improv or like just start digging people and being like, man, this guy should have been in the cast. Look how funny he is in this. And just start like tweeting at like NBC and being like, hey, you slept on my guy again.
Oh, dude.
Honestly, I wish there was more of that. I wish there was more of that.
Now I'm not on social media, but I'm getting on it just to do
This is
that.
bullshit. He's always claiming out of some new purpose, some new hate is going to bring him to it, but it never actually happens.
I'm going to get on
No,
there
you're
now.
not, dude. I wish you would.
We're going to
How
do
much
it.
are
We're
you
gonna do this.
on your phone around your kids? Are you like mindful about that?
I am mindful, but I'm on it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm constantly just checking out my stocks and my portfolio.
Well, you're a grinder.
No, I'm on it all the time watching YouTube and Baby Shark shit.
With my daughter is 9 months old, and so you can just be sneaky about it.
This tall.
Yeah,
She's like
Marques
4'2".
just indicated that she's about 4 feet tall.
yeah, she's a tall girl. You know, she's just one of those kids.
You guys can't see that?
Yeah. But it is hard to not like sort of like I don't know if it's ethics or whatever it is when it comes to like being on your phone around a child. It's pretty interesting to navigate. Like the other day I was thinking I almost exclusively, especially at night, if I'm like feeding her or whatever it is, I'll be listening to a podcast. And then I'll go like, I guess like 20 years ago, like you just be like present in this moment and not thinking about something completely different.
Not true.
And so I'll be like phoning it in a little bit where I'm like listening to some podcast about something else. And I'm going like, and I'm not really giving her the full play that I would give if I wasn't listening to something.
I was going to say, even back then, though, they were listening to the radio. They were listening to...
I appreciate that. Yeah, but there's something about having it just in my ear and she doesn't even know I'm on this whole other trip at that point.
Yeah,
Right. So it is a little bit more of a lie because you're hiding it.
Yeah. And then she'll reach for the headphone in my ear and I'm like, don't you do that. And I'll really yell at her over that.
This isn't for you.
You do not shut off Conan.
Yeah.
This is daddy's.
I make sure to really get her scared.
It does. I feel when I'm around my nieces, like super sensitive, as if like me taking too many like pictures or videos being on my phone in 20 years is going to affect anything. Or like, like once you're around kids for the first time and it's like more meaningful, I get super in my head about how everything is going to ruin them when it's like, I don't know. I watched TV almost nonstop growing up, and
and you're fucking awesome, Dan.
I'm awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
man. Look at that fucking hair.
I can't communicate without cultural references from the 90s.
I like really subscribe to the fact that like we all just get so much damage in our lives along the way, and it's all unavoidable. Like, you're just going to become whoever you're going to become. All this random shit's going to happen to you. It's all unavoidable.
What?
You don't agree? I'm just like,
wholeheartedly disagree.
I'm like, there's just no protecting from like the many. There are so many factors and like cofactors that will affect. Like, I'm like, it's just going to shake out in some crazy way. No matter what we do, everything's going to create some other thing. No matter. I'm like. Because I do comedy and Lauren does comedy, I'm like, our daughter's gonna hate comedy. It's like all these things. It's just like it's just unavoidable. Where it's like, I don't know, everything just shakes out. I could not be more different from both of my parents, and I could not be more different from how they wanted me to be. Right. You know, and I'm just like, it's just there's nothing to do about it. And the more my dad would literally say to me, "Can't you just be normal?" The more I'm like, dude. That's not going to help it. You just made me fucking weirder, man.
I could.
It's unavoidable.
My mom is Israeli, and her like whole side of the family is in Israel. And, like she comes from a long line of like Holocaust, like escapers and survivors. And her brother texted her the other day and he was like, I'm reading a book about the Holocaust. And apparently the mayor of Berlin's last name was Lippert, which is my dad's last name, not my mom's. And so I was thinking about if I was related to this guy, this like Berlin Nazi in the mid 1900s, that I somehow am the product of like the opposite of what both sides of my family would have. Like they did everything that they could to make the world and their like bloodline a certain way, and I ended up being the son in this. I wasn't related to this guy, but
you did do the research. I would have. I think I would have.
I haven't done the research, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense that I would be. Like my dad's family was already in the U.S. for like 100 years, but maybe like eighth cousins. But it's funny that this guy whose last name is Lippert now, like, all he wanted was no Jews, and now there's like a Jew named Lippert going around.
Yes, you're a Jewish comedian in a free country.
Yeah,
it's worst nightmare.
It's so amazing when you think about people who are just full to the brim with hate, and you go like, and that guy would hate that, even though like to me that sounds fucking awesome. Yeah. Like I'm a Jewish comedian in a free country. Like to that specific man, he'd be like 9 you would hate that so much. That's so insane.
So spot on.
I also have like a weird family lineage. I don't think I'm related to them, but Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were like these Russian spies around the same time, and were like the first people to be executed in an electric chair, like in the time or whatever. And I just remember learning that so young. like I think my dad even told me, and I was like, why would I want to know this at 7, that like this could happen to me? You know what I mean?
Because every single teacher is thinking about that when they call your name out.
He was holding on to it too.
Yeah, he lived with that burden. He wants you to know.
You got to have it now. You're demon.
You're going through it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the legacy of the ABC cop comedy drama Castle. I'm like, I have to live with that legacy every single day. I'm not affiliated with it. I was never on it. It has nothing to do with me, but there it is. It's right in the name.
And not to mention the that movie Like Mike.
Oh, exactly. No, yeah, exactly.
You'll never live that down. You'll never live that down.
Yeah, no, these are the associations, but right when people see my name, they start thinking that.
Or that documentary, Mike Castle's Butthole.
And that's not even my butthole. Even though it is a mystery butthole, no one knows who it goes to.
That doc was just too long. I lost interest about like 10 hours in.
I'm so surprised they got Attenborough. I'm definitely surprised they got Attenborough.
Well, that's the crazy part.
I knew how much detail And only Attenborough can give those, that voice where he just describes
Oh, we're talking
everything.
the executive producer. The anus. Let's see it.
Oh, man. I love
Well, all right, students. Look, we all know that for the senior prank, somebody put stink bombs all over the whole school. And
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about it? Because I don't feel safe at this school with that with these kids doing that.
Seriously, it wasn't
do
me.
about it?
I truly have never seen someone who is so on the faculty side here as a student, at risk of getting absolutely pummeled.
These teachers will never feel safe if my fellow seniors are pranking them.
You were going to get absolutely pummeled for this afterwards, and I really respect going out on this.
And I welcome it. I welcome it.
My whole problem is this must have been a coordinated attack because they were in almost every section of the school, the robotics department, the amphitheater, the pottery class. They were everywhere. This is not one student.
Right. Yeah. It's very possible. And that's why we have all you in here, is to kind of figure out how this happened. And we're putting together a committee because we all know this went terribly wrong. Kristen Hansen had to be taken to the hospital after it was the mental hospital because she thought she was farting a bunch. But
that's still vicious.
It's still vicious.
Mr. Neeson can't use his nose for 6 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Like, he's literally the coolest teacher, and now he can't use his nose for 2 weeks.
I heard he's got to blow it until he can smell again.
Again, on such a limb there, calling Mr. Neeson the coolest teacher. You're going to get absolutely pummeled. He's got sweat stains down to his knees.
He literally knows the name of every Chaucer character. It's sick. Whatever. Pummel me all you want.
I love this attitude. You're definitely going to get to come into the teacher's lounge and have some coffee with us later. But
I appreciate that.
But look, all that aside, we're upset. And this type of thing cannot happen. And I know that it's cool to not rat on people, but we need to get to the bottom of this for safety's sake and to make sure it never happens again, okay? Now, obviously, we have our usual suspects, Ryan Rosenberg from a long line of liars. So we're wondering maybe if there's something there.
I think he did it, honestly. I think he stinks.
It's gotta be
and he
him.
also smelled it early.
Yes. Now, does that rule work for stink bombs, that whoever smelt them dealt them?
He's so eager for everyone to see his
Get your
stupid
hands
work.
off of me. Get your fucking hands off of me. Why do I got to be in here? What's going on?
Can we just talk to you for a second, Ryan?
No, I'm out of here, man. Open the door.
Ryan, sit down.
Jesus, you're
Every
going to
time
get
there's
absolutely pummeled.
Every time
later.
there's something wrong in this school, I get the blame. Me, Ryan Rosenberg.
You know what?
Rosenberg.
I don't always say this, but I think we should give him the electric chair.
Whoa.
There's a precedent. Mr. Richards, there's a precedent for it.
Exactly.
Bring it. Bring it. I welcome it.
He welcomes it, okay? Let's set him up.
Because all you're going to smell is stink bombs. As soon as you electrocute me, stink bombs.
That's an admission of guilt.
No, it's
It
not.
absolutely is. Well,
It's
it's
clearly
pretty
an
close.
admission of guilt.
It's pretty
If it's not an admission of guilt, then exactly what is it? What is the claim rooted in if it's not an admission of guilt?
Yeah, what are
Bro,
you
you're
saying?
gonna
You
get
carry
Rosenberg
stink bombs?
so hard after this.
Dude, then do it. Okay? Atomic wedgies are bullshit. Okay? And it's not going to deter me from the truth.
No, I said Rosieberged.
Oh,
It's different than
that's where you
Rosenberg.
kiss my belly until I run away, dude. And it's not as effective as you think it is. It just makes me nervous.
But you don't like it?
Yeah, because you're all over me, dude.
And I'm going to give it to
You're
you.
all fucking over me, dude.
Keep messing around. I'm coming for that navel.
Dude, we're going to literally put you in an electric chair, man. I feel like you don't understand the gravity of this.
You're going to get
We're not,
Rosieberg, dude.
hang on, we're not going to put anybody in an electric chair, all right?
I heard they were adding
welcomed
it.
it.
Bring
I
it.
heard they were adding it. They made one in the robotics lab.
They didn't make
We
an
literally
electric.
added it.
No, they didn't make it.
We added it to the school.
I'm going to have to
Richards,
talk to
you don't
Mr.
know
Van
what goes
Black
on
about
in your
that.
own school, man. We did it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to Mr. Van Vleck about that. If you made an electric chair in the robotics lab, that's a misuse of robotics lab. By the way, there's nothing robotic about an electric chair.
No, there is, because a hand doesn't have to pull the lever. A robotic hand pulls the lever, and it's voice activated.
Well, philosophically, that's interesting.
Exactly. They're morally released from the grief of taking another life.
Well, that makes sense. Bring it. Shock me.
Rosenberg.
Welcomes it.
That makes
Rosenberg, I don't
sense.
think you want this, man. No, you don't want this. You don't want this to be how people know you go out.
This is exactly what I want.
You don't deserve this,
Hey,
dude.
Holy
Ryan.
shit. Holy shit.
Shock me. You fucking shock me.
Hey, no, Ryan. This is called emotional manipulation, and it's emotional violence. You can't just be sad after doing a mean thing and expect us to feel bad for
I want to
you.
die.
No.
I want you to shock
Man, I
me.
think we should believe him, man. This is going a little too far, even for me.
Yeah.
I want to die. I
No.
want my whole world to collapse because what you said is right.
It's
What you guys believe is right.
It's a cry for help. Let him just go. That's all right.
What if
No, it's
instead of
not
the
a cry
electric
for
chair,
help.
we put him in the float chamber and he can like sort of deal with some of his issues?
Who made a float chamber?
Swim
It's
team.
robotic. Who fills it up? Okay, the swim team performs in there. They do their like acrobat water aerobics now. But we did the whole thing, and it fills up automatically. It's
You're
all
right.
robotics. We're doing crazy bleeding edge shit in there right now.
We are so in the red. We had to lay off 6 teachers. We don't even have a math department anymore. We cannot be using funds and
We don't
resources
need
for
it.
this.
AI.
Speaking of red, nice suit, Mr. Reeves.
Thank you. Yeah, the husky boy across the street got hit by a car, and
The husky boy? You don't even know his name?
well, you guys
the
don't
name of
know
the
his
story.
name, so
That's
if
the
I
name
had
of the
said it,
story,
it wouldn't have
the
made any
husky boy.
sense.
Yeah. No, the story is the husky boy across the street got hit by a car. I guess there's like a whole thing for like the guy who started it.
It was in the big Bob's Big Boy parking lot next to the Husky Boy.
It's like a whole charity outreach thing. Whenever like a husky boy gets hit by a car, they donate the suit to a small man in need.
That actually makes a lot of sense. They're in the same parking lot. I always love to go shopping after I'm stuffed. I'll go into a Bob's Big Boy and get a massive burger and a shake, and then go try to get some fitted suits.
You look. This is a little bit of a detour, but you have to get fitted stuffed because if you're going to an event, you're going to be eating a lot.
Everybody knows that rule. Don't wear white before Labor Day and eat a ton before you get fitted.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
See it.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so dumb. Oh, man. How can I look at my children in the face and explain what I do for a living?
I know. I really do feel like doing this like as a job or whatever is so short-sighted to like my future self. Like there's just hours of me acting like a fucking idiot in a sad house in bad clothes. You know, like my kids or whoever is going to eventually be like, let me just do a quick Google.
Lauren was talking about how basically like our daughter is going to understand very early that in our house, anytime I'm yelling, it's a joke. Because I'm like always yelling, but it's never ever serious. I go like, and it's like I'm constantly doing it in front of her, where I'm like yelling at someone in a FaceTime bit, and she's got to understand it. The first time someone yells at her in real life,
She's gonna laugh in
think
their
it's not
face.
real.
No, yeah, they're screwed, man. Our kids are screwed.
Yeah, the first 5 years where they don't understand like irony is tough, but then after that,
Right.
you can yell all you want.
It's over for them.
I will have dreams or like fantasies of like maybe I'll go into politics and I'll fix everything because I'm the only person that can do it. And I'm like, what would I do the first time I ran for election and they just Googled me?
No, that's done. All that's done.
Yeah, but then I was playing it out in my head and I was like, I play out these like perfect poems sometimes for these fantasy situations, and I'd be like, look, I've said and done a lot of stuff in my life. You shouldn't vote for me on who I am. You should vote for me on like my policy and if we agree on it, not like me doing comedy. And then I'll be like so proud of myself and my pwn in my head.
Do you feel like the internet has sort of like exacerbated that mental reflex? Because I do that as well, where I'm always thinking about how I'll get pwned. And then I think about how I'll basically like retort in some sort of reasonable sort of way. But then I also often remember like no one cares about anything I say. It doesn't matter. No one's like trying to catch me in anything, or they're trying to catch me in things where I'm like, I had never thought about that once in my life. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. It probably is an internet thing because we are just so trained now that everything you do.
I think it with every tweet. I go like, what will be like, what's going to be the most common, like, well, actually type response to that? What's going to be the most common type of like joke type thing? And it's like, you get so used to those that I just think it all fucking day long about random bullshit.
But it's the equivalent of like driving down the street and some passerby says like, dumb. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't care about you if I don't know. It
doesn't matter.
You know? Yeah, I know.
But the whole thing is I am trying to get better at this, but like in some way or another, create this image so that when people first see me, they will like me. Mm-hmm. And so if a passerby goes like, dumb, I'm like, they know who I am. Like I can't even hide it to a stranger.
Right. And let's remember, strangers' opinions of me matter way more than my own.
Well,
they do affect more of our lives than our own opinions of ourselves, I would say, unfortunately. That's what I'm talking about, why I want to just be, a cloud of bugs. Mm-hmm. It'd just be easier.
Yeah. I mean, based on like the strangers driving by me walking down the street by the University of Arizona campus, I am a gay loser. It's like, I guess so. That's what they're going to keep yelling at me. It must be.
I was walking along like a Lakeshore Drive in Chicago, which is essentially a highway that's like right next to downtown. And I was walking in the opposite direction. All these cars are flying by. This is in the winter, and I'm wearing like a black and red, like checkered, like winter cap. I'm like 19 or something. And so this guy's going 70 miles an hour past me, and I'm going the opposite direction. And he yells out in this moment, in this fraction of a moment of seeing me, he yells out, "Nice hat, Holden Caulfield, bitch." Oh. It was so spot on and like so perfectly timed that it was the only time I've ever gone like, that's a good. Yeah, hell yeah. You got me, dude.
He's like a bully with also like the knowledge of basic American literature.
Yeah, in a pickup truck, and he's like, "I'm J.D. Salinger's son."
He's been doing that all day.
Yeah, that's his only fucking burn.
Just ruining everybody's
Perfect
life.
Timing. I used to get like, because I used to play basketball. And I'm only like 5'5" on a soaking wet.
Yeah, I'd say smaller,
right? Definitely smaller. And then I would walk on the court, and I wouldn't know who said it, but you could hear it just go, "Little bitch, little fucking bitch."
Yeah, but that it's like I feel like with things like that, it's like a power in that setting because it make, especially someone like you, like it's gonna make you like kick their ass more, like they're gonna play harder and all the. Because someone says,
but then you hear it in the huddle, we're like, all right, come on, guys, let's go. We got this game, and you just hear a little bit.
Yeah, your own teammate. And you're like, okay, well, that I can't even compete against.
Assistant coach in the background.
Fucking loser ass bitch.
Yeah. I ain't drawing up shit for you.
But you are good at basketball.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm like, someone will shit talk me in that setting, and then I go like, I have to accept it. I almost have to admire them for being so honest.
You were draining threes the one time I played with you, Mike.
Oh yeah, no, I can drain threes all day, but it's like the second someone puts even a hand near me, I'm missing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And also to miss a three, it's more demoralizing than, or it's like, it's more that you go like, all right, for the next 5 times I get the ball, I got to pass it.
Yeah.
It's too much. You can't do it twice in a row. And anytime you see 2 in a row with that, you go like, that guy is a little bitch.
And everybody knows it.
You think you can shoot out there?
Yeah.
2 in a row, this.
Such a like.
And Dan, I appreciate you remembering that. That's really huge for me.
Oh yeah, so, it was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was some time ago. That was actually the first time I ever met Marques. Was actually at that pickup game.
Oh really?
And then when we did Bruise Brothers, I was like, you seem familiar or whatever. And then we eventually figured out it was at that
because I whooped that ass.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like you whooped my ass.
I can't wait to work together. Have you whooped my ass before?
Hell yeah. by this little bitch.
It is not a part of my personality to like shit talk or play head games. So if someone does it to me, it's like we're playing two different games. If someone's like a little bitch, I'm like, all right, I need one. I'm gonna hit the bench now. I'm like too scared because I'm just like, let me just do my thing.
But do you consider yourself competitive? Because I feel that I lack a competitive sort of thing where I go like, because for me, someone can shit talk me because I go like, oh, I literally don't care if I lose. So like in basically anything I do that is competitive, I think I've like rationalized myself to a point of comfort where I go like, ultimately I don't care. And so like shit talking ultimately doesn't affect me because I sort of lack an overall competitive thing. And then if I win, that's actually more insulting to you because I don't care. So I've like fully insulated myself from the experience of competitiveness.
Right. Yeah, it's like the basketball version of when someone like honks at you in traffic and you just smile and it's like, no, this is a fight. And it's like, no, I don't care, dude.
It's not, my man.
Sorry, man. God bless.
I'm super competitive in basketball about games that I think we should have won or that like we played poorly. Or like, if one person on the team was super selfish and we lost because they like did some dumb shit, that drives me really crazy. But if it's like, hey, everybody did their best and we lost, it's like, I'll be competitive, but I won't be like pissed off.
Same.
I have a sort of philosophical question, actually, that I was thinking about last night while watching basketball. Do you guys mind if I pose it to you?
Please.
Yeah.
Let's philosophize.
Okay. Oh, wait, Marcus minds.
Should we do
fine,
something else?
fine. No,
we can do Marcus, take a lap again.
Take a lap.
Okay. So I feel that there is this one way, like there's a type of expectation that people put on how you emote as indicating what you're feeling inside. And so in certain settings, like a competitive setting, like playoff basketball, if you don't seem like you're getting really, like I was starting to think that there's almost like a philosophical underpinning to complaining to the referees, where because it suggests more that you care, which suggests more that you're putting in the effort, which suggests more that even if you lose, like you're almost not at fault, like from some sort of like fan perspective. And so is it when you get to a point in any basketball game, like I think it was the Bucks Bulls last night, like it was like within 6 and it was like under a minute or something. And then like Giannis, like there was like a foul called on him and he absolutely 100% fouled. But then he was doing the thing where he's like screaming at the ref, doing all the, how can you call this thing or whatever. And I was thinking like, for me personally, as someone who like, I like it when people just don't do the same thing I see all that. Like, I love when there's like novelty to something. And so like if I saw a basketball player in that same moment, 100% non-ironically accept the call as I did foul in that moment, I feel like they literally can't do it. Like there's not a scenario in which the game's on the line and you get a foul call that will change the course of the game. But there's not a world in which any professional basketball player would not fight it and act super mad. Even there's just no way. And then I was thinking it would be cool if they did. What do you guys think? Is there a way? Because I was with a friend watching this game and then he was like, no, because then we would all feel like they don't care.
Right.
There's some games though where you see a guy who just go like,
there's the hand up
at
guys.
The end, in that last minute.
No. Right.
He can't do it in the end.
He can't at the end.
Yeah, you have to go like, even if I'm wrong, I need to win. It becomes it's like not honest.
Or show that I need to win. Yeah.
So it's performance. And then I think that's actually what I dislike about it. Anytime I like the flopping and all that stuff, it's all these types of performance. And like, I kind of, on some level, intellectual level or something, I like don't like seeing it or something. But it's like, I almost wonder if that's my failing. Where I'm like, I find it annoying because that's performative, but it's like, but the performativeness, and you guys you're all like more competitive, surely, than I am. And so it's like, and the person I was saying this to last night he's very competitive as well. And it's like, you guys are all from the perspective that like, no, you have to do that. Even if it is performative, you must do that.
I think there's like the checkers chess version of it where like, I think the chess of it to me is, as a guy who has not played professionally ever, but like it seems to make a way more sense, would be to, if you disagree with the call, next time out, you like go up to the ref and you're like, hey, by the way, he's holding me or he's elbowing me or whatever. And you don't create an antagonistic relationship. Yeah. To me, that seems like way more worthwhile. And you could still like get mad when they make the call. But the guy like Towns does this.
Dude,
Harden does it. and you can tell it ruins the way they play. Like they're
Towns
it doesn't
gets
motivate
into his
them.
own head by doing that.
Yeah,
he like locks himself in this like victim mentality or something.
Right.
Like, dude, you're 7-1. You're a fucking monster. Like, who cares? Just do your thing. It's so crazy. Like,
I feel like,
and it like hurts them. Like overall, I think it, and it's like it's LeBron's entire game over the last 2 years is complaining after calls. So I'm just like, it's not helping you, man.
Yeah,
Right. You didn't used to complain when you were freaking dominating. You know what I mean? And now that it's like we see the cracks here, I think. Like
I always thought there should be a the version of like Jimmy Kimmel's Celebrities Read Mean Tweets, but you show a player the foul they complained about, you replay it and make them react to it.
That's fun.
And be like,
wow,
look at you like ripping this guy's arm down and then acting like you blocked him.
Let's steal that idea. And
You should like put that in a jokes packet. That's actually really funny. I think that's highly edit this part out, and then you got to use that.
Sure, that is hilarious.
That's genuinely really funny. It's also niche. It should be on like one of those like sort of sports whatever like sort of shows. That's really funny.
Yeah,
It'd be like the hot ones of basketball. These fools come on your show and then play dumb and then get burnt by the hot sauce.
That's the only like online show you've seen, right?
That's all I watch. Hot ones, baby.
Yeah, everything's. Oh, that's like the putting the kids to bed equivalent of Hot Ones.
You get
you just make everything about it. Wow, that's like the drive-through equivalent of Hot Ones.
Dang, this burger is like the food equivalent of Hot Ones.
The show
quickly finds a way to. Yeah, it's like because it burns.
Yeah, saucy.
I think this is a burger.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
With
thank
that
you, thank
backdrop, it's nice. It's coming in nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't done anything make it get a visual medium in a second.
All right, gentlemen. Well, your coach called me in here because I have a PhD in the psychology of conflict resolution.
Bitch.
And okay, so I noticed somebody here just called me a derogatory term. Now, was that you, Mr. DeRozan?
Yes.
Okay, well, look, I know you're trying to, in this moment, maybe take the attention away from me, or you're feeling a little threatened. Is that what's happening here? And you're trying to drag me down?
I felt called out, and like it was about to be a whole thing about my reactive mentality with calling people bitch.
Yeah. Well, when you said that to me, it made me feel disrespected. It made me feel emotionally hurt because I really look up to you. And
loser.
Okay, I heard a loser from over there.
Weak loser.
Weak loser. Okay, and that's Coach Donnelly? Is that who said that one?
Yeah, that's right.
Or Donovan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Well, Coach, I'm assuming maybe you called me that because you feel that you are the one that's supposed to be in power here, and I've taken a little bit of the power dynamic, and you're feeling maybe a little threatened as well.
That's right. We need a holistic solution here. I'm part of the problem.
Immediate self-awareness. That's amazing. Wow.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk about, I want to move into now that we've addressed that. And is there anything else either of you would like to say to me?
Weak loser.
I was going to say bitch again just now.
I've worked very hard to be comfortable public speaking. I did 16 classes at the Comedy Sports in Milwaukee. I will still stumble because I get a little anxious and nervous. And by you making fun of me stumbling over my words, it makes me a little more anxious, and it might make me make more mistakes. And I would rather you want me to succeed here, wouldn't you?
Shitty ass dad.
What was that?
Shitty ass dad.
Titty ass dad?
Shitty ass dad. You're a shitty dad.
Okay, that's my son.
Clearly he's insecure about his own titties.
Well, I am. Okay, I am. I'm wearing my insecurities on my sleeve. I want to just get to what I'm here for because there's only a limited amount of time, and it's on court conflict resolution. Yes, a question.
Tomorrow.
I wanted to say bitch again.
Okay, well, you got it out.
I'm sorry, I didn't say it, but I was really feeling the urge, and I'm just trying to. I know that we're trying to be better, but I did want to. I just wanted to say.
I love that. I thank you for telling me your instincts and for owning them and knowing that. Yeah. That's great. That's
I want
great.
to say, and I want to say it again.
Okay, well, from here on out, every time you want to say it, just make a little tally on that piece of paper, and maybe you can add it to all your fun tattoos, like this one you have of the Heath Ledger Joker on your upper right shoulder.
Okay. I want to.
If you can find some space. Okay, yeah. So just make a little tally there.
Nerd loser.
So let's say on the basketball court, this happens a lot, and it's something I've seen, and I'm kind of curious about. Is the play will be called dead, and it'll be the other team's ball, and maybe you'll try to take the ball out of their hands.
It shouldn't be their ball. It shouldn't be their ball.
Right, but the referees have called it, and so it's changed around.
They made a mistake.
Right. And how does that make you feel?
I don't like it. They made a mistake.
Yeah. So maybe how could you express that to the refs? Because what happens usually, and in your last game, is two guys wrestle over the ball, and then they pull it back and forth, and then the bench clears, and guys are shoving each other and talking smack and jawing at each other.
It's the other team's fault.
Okay. Interesting. Well, you got ejected. So even if it is their fault, wouldn't you rather play in the game? I noticed you putting down about 15 tallies on your piece of paper there.
No, yeah. I'm not even really thinking about it. No, I think I would want to get ejected because it is their fault. Okay. And so, I think I would take that ejection. And then if we lose the game, it's because they unfairly threw me out.
Okay, well, here's something that someone had said to me once that I think is very valuable. Would you rather be right or happy?
Right.
Okay, well, that's tough.
Oh,
that's not what
no one ever says right in that.
I just want to be happy with you.
You want to be happy
Why do you bring your son to this sort of thing?
Well, my son
like
is
not gonna
playing AAU right now, and
oh, nice, congrats!
I just thought this would be a good opportunity for him to meet the Chicago Bulls, and for you guys to even see Son Trumbull between the legs dribble there.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah,
see that?
Oh
yeah, that's pretty good.
I learned that by myself. My shitty ass dad didn't teach me shit.
Loser.
Can I have another piece of paper?
Jesus, yeah, this one looks.
Hey,
like
I'm actually involved in a Big Brother, Big Sister program.
Good for you.
You want to hang out on the weekends? Not you, coach, teacher, whatever your stupid name is.
Anyone who's speaking with authority is coach.
Your son needs a male figure in his life who seems male.
Thank you.
Okay, it is not.
Hell yeah, bro. I got your back.
You.
Look, I am already having enough troubles that I'm trying to deal with my son's respect of me as a man. I don't think a man has to be domineering like you or aggressive. I think those are stereotypically masculine traits that could be a little hurtful in our lives. And that's why I let my son sleep in my bed. And I'm, currently on the couch. But
here's what I want to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that we should listen to you. So I want to bring Benny the Bull in here. And I want you and Benny to line up across from each other and do a football drill.
I'm not going to do this.
You both lay on the ground. You both lay on the ground head to head. And when I blow the whistle, you both get up and try to tackle each other as hard as you can.
And what does that prove?
That you're a nerd loser.
You're a nerd loser. You have to do it.
Yeah, nerd loser, shitty ass dad.
Okay.
Dude, you're not helping us at all.
Okay. Well, I think you guys will see that I am allowed to say no to something that I feel will humiliate me. And it's okay to make that space. Because I saw the guy that is in the Benny the Bull suit, and he's yoked. He's jacked. He's huge. And there's no way I could tackle him. And I'm accepting
Rodman needed a job.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah, it's Dennis.
Part of his contract.
Dennis gets to work here as long as he likes in whatever role he sees fit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I bet the fans would be really excited to see that. I think that would be a really cool thing. It seems so weird that you don't tell anybody.
Dennis doesn't want anyone to know.
It does explain why most of the halftime show excitement is just grabbing rebounds now. He kind of took away all of the dunks and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of out of bounds.
You seen the new half-court rebound shot?
Yeah, I guess I don't really get what's cool about that. The ball just rolled to him at half court.
And he won $20,000.
It's what he does. What don't you get?
Okay, I think I have lost all of the respect in the room here, so I'm going to try to acknowledge that and gain it back. I want to talk about more on-court conflict. Dennis, stay away from me. We're not doing the drill we agreed.
To you, my darling.
No, to you.
The Roses were living the dream.
More champagne for me, please.
Until it all came crashing down.
He got fired. Fired?
From the director of Meet the Parents.
You're a failure. Women don't like that.
If you need a shoulder or an inner thigh to lean on.
On August 29th.
I just want the house.
We want everything.
Wow.
Stop.
Yes, go!
And see The Roses.
These people.
The Roses. Rated R. Under 17, not a minute without parent. In theaters everywhere, August 29th.
Scene.
Dennis is in his non-speaking phase. He's just pure bull right now.
His nose and lip rings are connected right now.
He's in fully in character. Oh my God! Well,
he attaches like the avatar to the things they fly on. He like connects his nose ring to the Benny the Bull nose ring in the suit.
It's the perfect connector.
They fully link up.
They
Jones one with the bull.
It glows so you know it's working.
In mascot culture, it's considered a soulmate connection.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Mike and Marcus, thank you guys so much for being on the show. I think that brings us to the end here.
We laughed today, didn't we?
We have one more setup.
A final visual joke. We were going to set the camera up. It was going to be a tracking shot from above.
You got to get on the Patreon, folks.
It was going to be a one take. We were going to go 16 minutes drone tracking.
We were going hard for it, baby.
A perfect comedic recreation of that one shot from True Detective.
Wow, a comedic recreation of a visual drama.
Going in and out of different crack houses. It's all super hilarious. And we're calling back to every single conversation point we've had in this conversation.
All callbacks.
Yeah, super
Just
funny
for the Patreon. We also speckle in tons of really good allusions to True Detective seasons 1 through 3.
Oh yeah, there's some stuff about like losing your mental faculties.
Yellow King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, the Yellow King.
But anyway, we're out of time. We're out of time.
Next time.
Now, of course, you guys have this contractual link where you can't appear in one show if the other person doesn't. So everyone can check you guys out in Bruise Brothers and the most recent season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which you're both incredible in both of those.
Both hilarious.
Mike, is there anywhere else people can find you or anything you want to plug?
I don't want to plug anything. No, just guys subscribe to the Patreon for them.
Oh, thanks, dude. I need it.
What a guy, dude, seriously.
Yeah. And you know, just look at stuff later. And if you ever see me in something that I'm doing and you don't like it, just turn it off. You don't have to tell me.
I want to plug the idea of keeping it to yourself.
It seems like he's been getting that request a lot lately.
Yeah, let me just stop you guys right there. I know the instinct is to say you don't like the thing I'm doing. Just turn it off. You don't have to tell me. That's my plug. That's my go-to plug at the moment.
That's good. That's really good.
Marcus, what about you?
Yeah, I'm on Bakersfield.com. I'm doing
it's just mayoral stuff.
Taste food articles. I'm really killing it. It's like Instagram without the pictures. It's just nonstop info.
All the network, none of the social.
Yep, that's me. Check it out.
Awesome.
I think it's incredibly brave to not plug things. Let me just say, I think it's really brave.
It is brave.
I also think it's effective because it ups my curiosity. I'm like, God, who is this guy?
Because what are they hiding?
Yeah. What are they working on?
What the hell are they running away from?
I guess I just want to plug not being canceled and
that I didn't do it. Whatever you heard, I just want you to know I didn't do that.
I'd like to plug forgiveness.
matter how heinous the act, no matter what it is, people have the capacity to change, and you got to give them room to change.
Shout out to y'all that are changing out there.
Life is a constant state of change, and you have to give people the room to do it no matter what they've done in the past.
Internet goes out. Perfect.
That's really deep and good for you. That's really deep and helpful for you.
This is a very helpful plugs, I think, for everybody.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And Dan, as always, thank you for being here. It's
Thanks,
just
Ryan.
lovely to do the show. And we want to thank everybody who helps us make the show. Of course, we got Brian, we got Hannah, we got Annie, we got Casey. Thank you for all the stuff. And thank you for everyone at home for listening, subscribing, reviewing, sharing, all that good stuff.
But if that review is going to be negative, just don't
turn it off.
Think about it.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. We don't need it.
Jesus.
Go read
You
some
don't need to help.
network. Go read some Bakersfield.com networking.
Learn something. Learn something.
I'm ending the recording.